Konnichiwa, Chicagoans. Welcome to the Garden of the Phoenix. Also known as the Osaka Garden, this beautiful, authentic Japanese garden is located in Jackson Park on the south side of Chicago, just behind the Museum of Science and Industry. It was established on March 31st, 1893, and has gone through numerous renovations since then. Let's take a little tour of this gorgeous garden while I discuss its vibrant history. In 1893, a Japanese pavilion called the Ho'oden, which roughly translates to Phoenix Temple, opened on the north end of Jackson Park's wooded island for the World's Columbian Exposition. It was built by the Japanese government and it was based on the Ho'odo, or the Phoenix Hall, of the Byodo Temple in Uji, Japan, just south of Kyoto. The Phoenix name represents the city of Chicago rising from the ashes of the Great Chicago Fire of 1871, just like the mythical Firebird. After the World's Fair, most of the structures constructed for it were burned down or demolished, but the Ho'oden and garden were kept intact. The original garden was small, but it was expanded for the Century of Progress Exposition of 1933. The Japanese government also constructed a tea house and refurbished the Ho'oden. Unfortunately, in 1946, less than a year after the end of World War II, the Ho'oden was destroyed by a fire after it was vandalized during the war. After that, the garden was neglected for decades, until the Chicago Park District received a federal grant for its improvement in the 1980s. In 1992, Chicago and its sister city, Osaka, collaborated to restore the garden. To celebrate this sister city relationship, the garden was renamed Osaka Garden in 1993. The garden was again renamed to Garden of the Phoenix in 2013 after the Ho'oden. One thing you'll notice about this garden is the abundance of cherry trees. Jackson Park is home to over 200 cherry trees that were planted between 2012 and 2024, and there will be over 250 trees in the area by 2026. The best time to visit is in late April or early May when the cherry blossoms, or sakura, bloom. The 1 to 2 weeks of peak blossoming is truly a beautiful sight to behold. It smells amazing too, as the sakura have a vanilla-like scent to them. So come to the Garden of the Phoenix and celebrate Hanami, the Japanese tradition of spring blossom viewing. But just so you know, clipping flowers off the trees is prohibited. Dogs and bikes are also prohibited, but there is a bike rack just outside of the garden's front gate. Garden of the Phoenix also has its own koi pond. Legend has it that the stones are laid in a zigzag pattern because evil spirits can only move in a straight line, so they will just fall into the water if you cross the stones. The garden was designed to resemble mountains, islands, lakes, and other natural scenery at a small scale. Along with these beautiful koi fish, the garden is home to many American and Japanese plants, symbolizing the relationship between Japan and the United States. There is also an original lantern from 1893 that survived the Ho'oden fire. Just outside of the garden, you will see a sculpture resembling a lotus flower. It is called Skylandine, and it was gifted to Chicago in 2016 by acclaimed artist, musician, and peace activist Yoko Ono. It is her first permanent art installation in the Americas. It stands on the former site of the Ho'oden and is a symbol of peace. Yoko Ono described it as the place where the sky and earth meet and create a seed to learn about the past and come together to create a future of peace and harmony with nature and each other. So, what do you think about this beautiful piece of Japan in Chicago? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next tour video.